Decision made yet by Watertown School Board as to the direction it will go for universal pre-K. The current model, using community-based organizations to administer the program, is set to be gutted, cutting jobs, while the school thinks about running most of its own program. It is causing backlash. As 7 News reporter Mark Mason Jr. tells us tonight, people who have run the program up until now are calling for transparency, and they feel that they're being retaliated against.
You're lying to this community and to your board members, and I've had about enough of it.
Speaking up at Tuesday's Watertown School Board meeting, Mandy Burt with Treehouse Childcare criticized the school administration's decision to cut several community-based organizations' universal pre-K classes. The school is on the path to running its own UPK, but it's not something the school board has approved yet.
Of course, you'd want to cut out the loudest advocates for these kids, because you don't want to be held accountable for your negative actions or inactions.
Burt says the school lacks transparency and claims there was no communication from the school leading up to the cuts. Burt goes further to accuse Superintendent Larry Schmiegel of lying about Treehouse Childcare not having adequate state certification as a way to cut the classes. Before the cuts were made, Treehouse Childcare, Arc Jefferson St. Lawrence, and the Community Action Planning Council were requesting around $500,000 in additional funding from the school to cover increasing costs, as they haven't seen an increase in 10 years. Burt feels punished for speaking up and believes the cuts are in retaliation. Craig Cashman, CEO of the CAPC, agrees.
When you look at our experience, you look at the Treehouse's experience, and you look at that we were very vocal about the issues, we were the ones who lost all of the classrooms.
CAPC's pre-K director says the board's decision could displace around 56 of their kids, and parents entering their kids into UPK may have to enter their kids into a classroom lottery.
The other issue is the disparity that's going to be created within classrooms within the district. There are some classrooms that are being funded extremely well, and then you have others, like we have been vocal about, that are not. So children are not going to get served the same between the classrooms within the district.
After the school board tabled the issue Tuesday, Cashman hopes it'll lead to CAPC and the other local groups to keep doing the UPK program for Watertown City Schools. We reached out to Superintendent Larry Schmiegel for comment, but didn't hear back. Mark Mason Jr., 7 News.